Hello, my name is Roguish MC, and welcome back to Bedrock Survival. I know it's been a bit since my last episode, and I'm sorry about that, but between my fully loaded work schedule and the ridiculous heat, I haven't had a lot of time for proper recording. I probably could have dealt with the work schedule, but the heat was the real problem. You see, my house doesn't have central air, so I have to use a couple of heavy-duty window air units, and if I try to record with them turned on, it would sound like there's an idling car just behind me. But that to the side, as you saw, I haven't been idle in the intervening time. I tried not to do too much, but I couldn't just let the world sit unworked on since 118 is swiftly approaching, and there are some things in this area I want to finish before it comes. Now, unfortunately, I lost some time-lapse footage, so there are a couple of things to show you before we get started on today's projects. Alright, so first things first, we have the half-geode enchanting setup. As you can see, it is a full level 30 enchantment setup. I don't have anything on me that I can show you with, but there are, 5, 10, 15 books there. Got some lapis in the chest, grindstone here. What's in here? Oh, spare stuff. It's a half geode build. The materials for which I got in that direction. I'll show you in a second. Over here is the honeycomb farm, sort of. A giant tree. It's not done yet. I still need to make the middling limbs to make it, look normal. So I know it looks a little janky right now, but eventually it will look better. I just ran out of oak logs. Down here's our stonemason house. They're going to be pretty important and kind of hinge on one of the things we're going to be doing today. And here are our librarians. Now, here's the thing. I forgot that villagers are very dumb, and I used campfires to light up those builds along with the glowberries. And it turns out villagers have no sense of self-preservation and will walk right over a lit campfire. So I have to replace a couple of librarians. But that's a project for another time. Okay, so let me show you the geode I found. I went down into a cave off in that direction because I was looking for redstone. I didn't find any redstone. But I'm okay with that because I did find this. And it turned out it was right almost directly underneath the spawn point for this world. So I'm pretty sure since chunks go from the bottom of the world to the top, this geode will always be loaded in. So these budding amethyst will always be getting updated. As you can see, there's quite a few that I've uncovered and quite a bit that I haven't dug out yet, so there could be even more of them in here. I'm going to finish clearing this out later, because we have other things to do this episode, but yeah, this was a fantastic find. I'm still going to need to find a couple more, not for the amethyst, but for the smooth basalt and the calcite. But that's for a later project. Right, so talked about the fact that our stonemasons are going to be pretty important. And the reason for that is we're going to need a lot of quartz blocks. And I really don't want to farm the heck out of the nether to do that. So item number 1 on our list is to get a crap ton of clay so we can start leveling them up. And before I forget, there's also a couple of Fletchers over here and a 30-piece bamboo farm under there. There isn't a lot in the storage right now. It's a fairly new farm. But yeah, easy emeralds. And it's the traveling lead salesman. Well, lucky for him, we're busy. Now, while I was off wandering one day, I came across a swamp. I don't remember what I was wandering about looking for, but finding a swamp, that was a good thing. So we're going to grab our bed from over here. And, oh, I just realized I left all of my stuff over at the Guardian farm. And my boat despawned. I don't know how that happened. But that does mean we need to make another boat and go get our stuff. Here we are. Now while we're here, why don't I show you what I got from my overnight AFK session? So just a little bit of stuff. It's not the most efficient Guardian farm you'll ever see, but for the simplicity of the design, it works wonderfully. Although this one's a bit glitchier than any other one I've made before. I'm not sure why. Anyway, we should probably sleep, if we can. Right. Sleeping accomplished. Now, we need to go, I believe, in that direction. It is where I saw the swamp. So let's get back to the base, and then we'll start our journey. We're going to pause a moment here to appreciate that. That looks pretty cool. If that had been my spawn point, I would have been just as happy, because that would have been really neat to work with. Alright, so let's look around here. There's another village off that way. A lot of dark forest. Then birch forest, more dark forest. We need a better vantage point. Maybe I went too far east and not far enough south. So let's just cut straight this way and see what we find. And here we are at a swamp. See, I knew there was one nearby. There's another village too. Alright. We shall claim this swamp in the name of us. First, let's give us a somewhat safe spot to sleep. There. Now, let's get digging. Okay, there we go. That's as much clay as we can hold at the moment. So now it's time to get back to the base and use it all by trading to a bunch of stonemasons. Ah, home sweet home. Okay. Now that we've made it back here, the next step is to, well, put our bed back down and then start trading. So, I guess first things first, it's time to make a clay pillar and dig it down. Now, I'm not actually sure if Fortune gives you more clay balls or not. Or maybe if you craft a clay block, it can only give you 4. I'm not sure. But either way, let's start with this guy. It's 10 per. So we'll get 6 trades per stack of clay balls. We want to get these guys all to level 2 for a start. Okay, so now that they're level 2, I'll be able to farm regular stone instead of clay, which is a bit easier. And between those two things, we will eventually get these guys to level 5 to where they sell quartz blocks, which is the goal. Okay, so 40 trades between those 6 stonemasons. That's not bad at all. So that's step 1 of today done. We will continue working on those guys in the background until eventually they are selling us quartz, because we're going to need a lot of it. But now we get to move on to step 2. Step 2 is up there. I guess we can't quite move on to step 2. First, we need to get over there. Oh, never mind. It was 104 trades. Well, let's put these in here. There we go. So step 2 is a mob farm. Because, well, it'd be nice to have an ample supply of bones and string. It's too bad there isn't a desert, like, right nearby, so that we could build one that wouldn't get us rotten flesh. But since that's not an option, we're just gonna have to deal with what we have here. Okay. So here we are. This is just where I put everything from clearing out this section of jungle. Whoops. So this is going to be our starting platform. This is also going to be where the storage system is for this farm. So from here, it's just building out and then up. And I believe the best way to do that is to do it fast. So, oh, we were in a cloud. So, we're going to get set up for that. And let's do another time lapse. See you in a minute. Okay, and as you can hear from the noise behind me, that is our mob farm completed. That was an arduous task. And I even died a couple of times. But now we're going to be getting all sorts of goodies from this thing. Now that that's done, let's shut it off. And what we're going to do after we collect all this experience is, well, now we're a bit stuck, because we could do something like an iron farm, which is something we'll probably need. Hush back there. Or we could start working on collecting quartz from those guys. We could start putting foundations out there for the floating city. But I'm not sure what to do at the moment. Let's just kind of come to... Oh, wait. There's a faster way. Even with that there, I still died a couple of times from falling off of that while I was building it. But it is fully 118 ready. I made sure that the interior is completely lightless. I probably could have done it a bit more intelligent, but it is what it is. Anyway, so I think the first thing we actually need to do is fix up our armor, because right now we're still in, well, iron armor. And, well, I have enough diamonds to make myself diamond armor. I just hadn't done it yet. At least I'm pretty sure I have enough diamonds for it. Let's find out. I don't. Okay. Well. What can I make with that? I can make pants. And I can make boots. And I can make a helmet. That's actually good enough for me, because eventually we're going to be replacing this chest piece with wings anyway. So we're not going to worry too much about that. Now, I think what we're going to do, we have some villagers set up with enchanting books. We have a feather falling and protection 4. We had others, but I forgot that villagers can be rather dumb, as I mentioned earlier. So let's just see what we can get on here. Fire protection. Nope. Blast protection? Nah. Projectile protection. Really? Well, let's slap this in here and get efficiency 1 on this iron pickaxe. Roll those over. Let's try again. Did they? Okay. Huh. Well, I don't like that. But I can upgrade that. Oh my goodness. Well, that wasn't very good, was it? We're just gonna say no to that. Okay. You know what? That's okay. We can manually put other enchantments on that. We still don't want projectile protection. I'm sorry, game. Okay, here we go again. Do a quick disenchant on that. There. Really? Well, I guess. You know what? I can live with a fire prop 4, I guess. It's not great, but oh my goodness. Well, I'm out of levels now, but that's okay. I can get more later. I have not been using the cow farm here as much as I should be. Why do I hear baby cow? Oh, I have been using it. Oh, would you look at that? Hello, cows. Okay. The next round is getting ready. Yeet! Oh, Lord. Hey, guys. Excuse me. I don't want any trouble. Oh, crud. I left my bed back at the mob farm. Back we go. While we're over here, we may as well get a few extra levels. We're gonna need them after all. And there we go. That's level 30. That's all the further I care to go right now. Yeah, grab the bed this time before we make the plunge. Whee! Okay, so now we can get the helmet enchantment. Well, at least whatever the enchanting table gives us. Now, hopefully, we can keep whatever it gets us. The next in line will be getting the enchantment books from the librarians and finishing off these pieces for now. They aren't going to be perfect for sure, but we can worry about that later. Of course. Okay, well, whatever, that's fine. You, sir, I require 2 of your books. And is it you? It is you, sir. I need 1 of yours. Oh. I should probably get that as well. Actually, yeah, we definitely want 1 of those. Okay, time to sleep the night. Oh, there we go. Sleep the night away, and then see if we have enough experience points to finish enchanting these pieces for now. So we start with the boots. We need prop 4 and feather falling. The helmet needs prop 4 and respiration. Okay. With that, we have a bit more protection to be getting on with. Alright, so we are quite a bit better protected now. Between the 2 prop 4s and the fire prop 4, I think we may know what to do next. And I think what that thing is going to be doing some nether exploration that we weren't able to do. Because I would like to get a potion brewing setup here and some other various things. And for that, we're going to need a few things. Namely, blaze rods and nether wart, but still, we need, quote, a few things. In the meantime, we're going to stop up at the stone cave over here. By the way, this generator, it took me like 4 different builds before I was like, you know what, clearly I'm doing something wrong. And I grabbed the design for this one. I know you can't really see it, but it's a JC Plays design and it works fantastic. I'll try to remember to put a link to the video in the description. But I was having so much trouble with lava just flowing past the water and not converting to stone. It was a fiasco, really. But then I put that one together and it works fantastic. So yeah, I definitely recommend his videos for farm tutorials and such. He's very good, and I have yet to have one of his designs not work for me. Okay, so here we are, down in the nether. Well underneath things. Oh yeah, I left that there because look at that. Not even really to this point, and we've already found some ancient debris. It'll stay there until I'm ready for it, basically. But alright. So now that we're not so easily killed, we're going to come up this basalt pillar that I've made. Well, now we're in the basalt pillar. And we're going to take a look around. Okay. So, first things first, it looks like that way is just more basalt delta. Listen, sir, I don't have a bow, so if you want to do this, we're going to be playing baseball. Yeah, that's what I thought. Getting all cocky when I didn't even hit it. Let's try going that way. Okay. That's still not ideal. But Crimson Forest is something. Hmm. You know, I should take some of this back with me. Oh boy. I really should have made sure my inventory was ready for this. But, shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know. Anyway, we want to take a crimson fungus or two home so that we can grow some crimson trees where it's a bit safer. I forgot about gold armor. Oops. Is there a way? It looks like if I dig through this, I should be able to get over there, and we'll see where that leads. Did you see what I see? Other than a giant pig? Guys, that's a nether fortress. Oh. Oh, that's great. I came up not only in a crimson, or warped forest, but right at the feet of a fortress. Man, we hardly had to look for this. Okay. Definitely need a way to mark this. That's not gonna do it. So let's just kind of make a tower. Whew. Okay, well, we're safe again. That got a little dicey in there. Alright, let's get back to the base and drop stuff off. Okay, actually, I think that's going to be it for this episode. After all, we now have something to do for next episode. That's a lot that was done in this episode, and I'm sorry it's been so long since my last episode. That's why I let this one run a bit longer. But look forward to next episode where we go explore ourselves another fortress. Isn't that going to be fun? Well, as always, you've been lovely, and I look forward to the next time we play together. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.